what? Who that way? Who that what? Who that? Who that way? Who that way? 28 what? Who that? Hold that what? Who that way? Free bags what? Who that? Whoa, slim way. Whoa, who that way? Who that what? Who that what? Who that base? Who that way? Who that what? Who that what? Who that base? Who that what? 28 yo. Who that whoa? Hold that base. Who that white? Free bags what? Who that whoa? Slim way.
Welcome to episode 7 of Who That 242. It's your host TIMMAY. We're here at House Here Restaurant. Shout out to them for these. I think it's absolute boss club music with Product Joint, Chocovia and Paris. So a lot of people, how you doing today? A lot of people know how you're doing today.
We're good. How you doing, Paris?
I'm great. Thanks for having us.
So what exactly is Product Joint?
All right. So Product Joint, we've been launched for about 7 months, almost a year now. And that's always our #1 question. What is Product Joint? Product Joint is definitely a cool and innovative website to help you guys find the products you love right here in the Bahamas. A lot of times people mistaken that we mean you can find local products on our website. Yeah, so we just, right, it's any and everything, but found here right in the Bahamas, right here in Nassau. So we kind of take all that hard work from going from store to store, finding just, that one thing you were looking for. We want you guys to come onto Product Joint's website to type in the product you're looking for, and we want to be able to direct you where to find that product.
So the name, why Product Joint?
Well, that's a funny story. Actually, we had a ton of different ideas, coming up with it, but we kind of wanted the name to kind of speak for what it was. It was this one website where we wanted you to find anything that you could shop for, and we knew that we wanted to be product specific, right? So if you wanted to purchase a shirt or if you wanted to purchase something tangible, so product. So we really wanted that in there. And then, okay, the website is this one-stop shop. So we were like, okay, we're searching up synonyms for like this cool place because we wanted to portray something that's cool, really hip, really trendy. So we're like, okay, product spot, no, product hangs, yeah. So we went through a lot and we landed on joint. And we kind of like came at, there's one time. Right, it's really edgy.
It was edgy and it was available.
Yeah, so we like typed it in. We were typing in for domain names. So it was like product, whatever we found that resonated with spot. No, that's not available. Okay, but then we landed on Product Joint. It was available, and we kind of like threw our hands up in the air. I was like, yes! And then after the fact, the light bulb kind of clicked. Then we realized, okay, Product Joint PJ. This is after the fact, and it was like PJ, Paris, Chocovia. Exactly. That's when we knew this is it. This is it. Yeah.
Talk to me about this PJ situation. Talk about this friendship. How is it going from being friends to actually being the business partners in a sense?
Wow. Great question. Okay, so I'm going to try to do like a long story short. Me and Coles, we actually went to the same high school, Kingsway Academy. Shout out to Kingsway. Yeah, we went to Kingsway. We knew each other, but I would never say we were friends. I mean,
we were in like the same classes.
Yeah,
but
we weren't close. Then, another funny story, we ended up being at the same college. So we went to Taylor University in Indiana. Shout out to TU.
Wow.
And then again,
wow, you don't like that school at all. You was like,
let's talk about something else.
yeah, so then again we knew each other, but we never really formed a really true friendship.
So we would never hang out.
No. Then I came home first, Coles came later. I started to do a lot of blogging. I blogged with some other Bahamian websites here. And then Coles got onto it too. And so I think we just kind of connected because we were familiar with each other.
so we're really good friends and college show. You're still like acquaintances.
Yeah, like we were cool because it was only a small amount of Bahamian students at our school.
Yeah, a small amount of fashionable people.
Yeah, it was literally a handful. We can count. Me, Coles, maybe 3 other people.
Like, okay, y'all feel like yeah, girl.
It was always like, yeah, okay, you're on point. But I think we really connected when we both came here. We both were in the same field. We had similar interests and kind of blossomed from there.
Talk to us about this fashion sense you have, because like you say, you go outside your style. It's like, yeah, man, you got it. So talk about your fashion sense.
Well, I would definitely say what's really cool about this partnership with Paris and I is that our backgrounds are, you know, we were fashion bloggers initially. So through that, and we still are fashion bloggers, and we still get to do what we love through Product Joint. But I'd say we definitely have, unique personal styles. I know for me, I like the more like vintage, a little artsy, weird type, print junky type of stuff. Yeah. And I think like Paris' personal style is...
gosh. No, I'm real simple. I'm not too fussy. I love it all. I'm always gonna like tone it down a bit, if that makes sense. Yeah. But still add my flair to it at the same time.
And I'm not afraid to be obnoxious.
No, she's not. So we're like perfect.
A good balance.
But another part touching on like why, you know, Product Joint is so awesome because of me and Coves is going back to our personal interests and kind of our line of work. And so Coves was in marketing and PR. I'm still in marketing as well. And then I do a lot of retail management. I work at a retail store as well. And so when we brought both of our interests together, it was just like, wow, we're on to something. We wanted to create a website that still is true to ourselves. So if you go on Product Joint, it's super fashionable, super creative, it's out there, but at the same time, it's solving a need in terms of like the marketing aspect, marketing products, yeah.
So you said you found a name and it was available, just happy for that. How long did it take to actually launch the website?
Okay, so I would say it took us longer than we anticipated, right? So when we first created the Instagram and Facebook pages, you know, we kind of said, okay, we have this date in mind, it's gonna be this, right? And then we said, ooh, we have a few more ideas that we feel like would really stand out. And from that we said, okay, in order to do this as well as we wanted to, okay, we'll push it back a couple weeks to make sure it's as amazing as we wanted it to do. Because this is, you know, first time out the gate, you know, a lot of speculation out there. We want to make sure we nailed it in the first go. So I would say we may have, I guess, had to go back about maybe a month or so from the original launch that we wanted.
The idea was planted about a year ago, yeah. And then
we've probably been open for about 7 months-ish. But the idea that we brainstormed for almost a year before we actually launched anything.
So after this commercial break, we hear from our sponsors. We get into your branding process of Product Joint, projects you worked on, which will have coming up in the future. So stay tuned for more Who That 242 and your host, TIMMAY. Mama! Just kill me. Mama! Life has just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away.
Who that what? Who that? Who that what? Who that what? Who that what? Who that? Who that what? Who that what? 28 what? Who that? Hold that what? Who that what? Free bags what? Who that what?
Welcome back to Who That 242. I'm still at the house here, restaurant in Bahamas. I think this lamb tacos looks pretty good. Here at Product Joint. So you heard this story, you heard how it came to be. So you're so fashionable. Talk to me about that branding process, like the branding shoots, getting the actual logo right, the PJ, the Product Joint. Talk to me about making, because you know, once you come to the gate, that's what people see you are. Exactly. So how important it was to brand yourselves, how you want to be known as.
I'm gonna let Coves take that one because she's our like graphic design guru. She is very she's very particular how things are.
I have a vision in my mind and I need it to be done.
Yeah.
So I would say for us, I really wanted it to match up. I really wanted it to match up with kind of how we described ourselves. So when we did a lot of brainstorming for Product Joint, we laid out a few keywords that we wanted. We wanted it to be modern. We wanted it to be trendy. We wanted it to be, you know, somewhat fashionable. So what we did was take some tips from some really high-end brands that we saw out there. We wanted it to look really international. We definitely did our research. And from there, you know, just working with different fonts until it kind of stuck. and just utilizing like the different capitalizations, like using the bold letters. We knew that once you saw Product Joint, we wanted you to remember it. We wanted the fuss to really come from the crazy campaigns we were doing, so the logo didn't have to be fussy.
Black and white.
It
You
was
expect for someone like yours, or how you want like a vibrant color.
Exactly. So we do have an accent color of blue that we try to use from time to time, just because, you know, blue is a really warm color. You know, everyone kind of resonates with blue.
You want to be red and get people angry.
Exactly. Because we do that enough with, you know, the different campaigns that we have and the different marketing tactics. But what we wanted to kind of do, we wanted to say classic, whereas we're handling the trendiness from the different blog posts, from the different shoots that we do. But the logo needed to be transferable and it needed to be really, really clean.
So talk to me about some of your campaigns. When I remember that, I think it was 20, how much days Christmas did you lose?
It was 12 days.
It was a 12 days
It felt like
Christmas
more.
giveaway.
It felt like more, so talk to me about that.
Because we got content out the wazoo.
With Product Joint, as soon as we launched, we definitely did a lot of campaigns. Like Coase mentioned, when we market products, we do it very strategically. We don't want people to just see the products and see where they can buy it, but we want to inspire them in a way like, yes, I need that. You know what I mean? Like really, I don't know, create, right. So our first launch, one of our first projects we did is we worked with Crab Toes. The response we got back on our website, Crab Toes is actually a Bahamian-owned accessory line. Yeah, handbag and accessory line. They were just launching their summer collection last year.
Okay.
Yeah, and we got on board with, you know, helping them to launch their product. We did a creative, really cool blog post. Coase actually took the photos. It was pretty sick. And then just the response we got back from our readers was like, it was amazing. So we knew we were onto something from there. And that kind of touched on our, with both of us, you know, blogging in the past. And so we're like, okay, this is what people love. Like, this is what we need to do to market products. Believe it or not, a few products we've done, the line was actually sold out when we... Same day. So
it works. That means Product Joint works.
Yeah. So it was great to see the response from our audience. And like I said, we knew we were onto something. The way we decided to market the products.
Talk to me about the business aspect. If I'm a business, I'm gonna come to you. I approach this Product Joint. Do I pay you a fee to feature my products? What's the if a business out there want to work with you? How does that go?
Okay. Yeah, that's a great question. So we have a call out for any merchant that wants to be a part of Product Joint. They kind of go through a certain process. So we encourage any small business out there, any business at large, to kind of reach out to us if they would like to be a part of it. So we have 3 main categories. It's fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. So your products would need to fit within those categories. That's really
you're trying to touch it, but you have a certain realm you want to stay in.
Exactly. Because we know what makes us us, and for right now, that's what we're gonna really hone in on until we could expand even further. Until, you know, Product Joint goes colossal. Because I mean, yeah. But for right now, yeah, feel free to reach out to us at productjoint@gmail.com. Just send us an interest or DM or email, and just give us a touch to where we can kind of see your products and rate it based on our product code. And we'll let you know if you're accepted to be on the website and if we could do further collaborations with you.
And so what you can touch on, is there any other thing? Because it's only March, it's only April, you know. What can we really expect from you upcoming this year from both businesses and your own personal PJ launches? I know we got a bunch of watches coming up. Can we see Product Joint working the red carpet, Elevation, Baby Icon? What can we see?
So we recently just did the red carpet for the Elevation Awards, something we were super excited for. It was our first time hosting a red carpet event. It was right up our alley. We had to cover all the fashion highlights. So that's something we loved a lot. We also launched our product spotlight section. Now this is something I'm extremely excited for. Usually me and Coase are behind the lens. We do all of the content creation for the website. Coase puts all the graphics together. We sometimes do our photos. This time we're actually going to be in front of the lens, okay? So we're going to actually be, this is
So is it more like reviews, kind of like product reviews with Joel
It's going to
talking?
be a bit of everything. It's going to be reviews. It's going to be how-tos, DIYs, get to know the person behind the brand. So this is something you guys want to watch.
But still all product focused.
Yes.
So everything still, links back to Product Joint, but we want to be on the cutting edge. And we think, as our blogs continue to blossom, let's try to give our readers and our viewership something new.
So this has been Product Joint, Checovia and Paris. So thank you for having me here. Stay tuned for more Who That 242 with Tydal Pass coming up after these commercial breaks.
Hi guys, I'm Paris.
And I'm Jacovia.
And we're your favorite shopping gurus from Product Joint.
And you've been watching Who That 242 with TIMMAY.
Kujia. We are the iconic sock brand company of the Bahamas, telling the historic and beautiful story of our country through uniquely designed pieces. We partner with private sectors to educate our followers about the cultural, environmental, and historical facts of this great Bahama land. Join us today. Kujia. Walk with confidence.
So we still at episode 7 of Who That 242 House here restaurant. We got some more meals. We have some wine for the lady. And earlier we had a duo talking about how they want to revolutionize the shopping experience in the Bahamas. Now we have Tydal Pass, Tyra Basil. How y'all doing today?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
What is Tydal Pass?
What Tydal Pass is basically an app. The app basically makes the shopping experience better for users and basically locals in the Bahamas. We wanted the app to be aesthetically nice and pleasing because you click on what you want to see. So we focus on aesthetics. We focus on search engine optimization. So whatever you're looking for, you could find it on Tydal Pass. We also focus on coupons and geotagging as well.
The name. Talk to me about the name. Is it because Tydal Pass was it really? Did you think the first two that's your name?
Yes, but also the title portion of it was basically to link it to the Bahamas because of the ocean. So that's where the title came in. And the pass was because it's basically a pass to an everyday shopping experience.
You were there from me because Tyra here was like all day. Talk to me about the design of the logo. Like why is that important to what the brand is?
When you think about the design of the logo, it's the first thing that a customer sees, And when you're going out there and you looking at all these different brands, what's the first thing you see? You see the logo. So when you're looking into color, shape, exactly how the wording comes about, that is something that we really took a lot of time into. I remember a lot of nights, Tyra back and forth with me. Okay, how about this? How about this? How about this? I'll be like, okay, like this, this, and this. All right, out of these three, let's try to tweak this. And how do these work? All right, Tyra, like this. And then she'd go like, all right, how about these two now? And all right, we pick, and that's how we started our logo. And it's been a hit. It's something that everybody can connect to, where it comes into the mobile app world as well as shopping.
So how long along this idea has been in process? Because these things take time. Talk to me about the very first time you had this idea. First of all, talk about this partnership. How did y'all become business partners?
Well, you could take that one.
Okay. Well, I initially came up with the idea from 2016, actually. So it's been a long process. It initially was supposed to be just a coupon app. And as time went on, I guess God refined it more and more. So it turned out to be even more than I thought about. And when it was time for me to move forward on it, I was so afraid. And I was like, oh, what if this doesn't work? What if this? So I just basically stepped out on faith and said, let me go for it with it. And I had reached out to Basil for marketing. And Basil and I met actually on a play that we did together. So we're both actors as well, and we actually on another play right now. So so that's why I reached out to him, and he really liked the idea and he wanted to be on board. So we set up a meeting about it, and that's where it all started. And it's just been a long journey. We worked with our developer Stefan, and he did Steph, he did, and him and his team did an amazing job on the app. And Basil knows and Stefan knows that I'm really a perfectionist. So I'll keep going back. Okay, this doesn't work. So I just really wanted it to be something that it's just different. And a lot of people believe that in the Bahamas we're not able to produce quality. So that's what even though we can, but I just really wanted to focus on something that could even compete outside of the Bahamas as well.
Basil, when she approached you for this meeting, what's the, because I mean, I'm sure as in marketing, you always hear these ideas all the time. Every day you have a million ideas. What about her idea, but that Pass struck you, say, I have to be a part of this, like you had to be on board?
When me and Ty first met and she was talking about it, you know, I wanted to be on board because, you know, it was a great vision. You know, it had something where it provided depth. It gave a whole new, how would I put it, a whole new frame for what the country had to offer. We have a lot of business owners right now that do not have a platform that gives them the ability to really market their material. And there's a lot, and I'm sure you've met a few of them, there's a lot of talent out there that, you know, it's just not discovered yet. Once you gave me the idea, automatically I thought, hey, other than coupons, let's go bigger than this. Let's surpass coupons. Let's actually dig into these businesses and push their brands, you know, really get them out there. And that's where I came in, and that's where I was bought into the dream. Like, Tyra really sold it to me on what she wanted to do, and I could see that Tydal Pass is going to be something that's going to be hitting the country by storm. You know, everybody's into the mobile app now, you know. It's all about access, being able to go out there and say, hey, if I'm looking for, let's say, a T-shirt, I can go on the app, type in T-shirt. It tells me where it is, who's selling it, how close are they, so forth and so on, the times that they might be closing, X, Y, Z, if I need to contact somebody, all of that. So this is something that is going to really change the way Bahamians or even tourists that come into the country shop in the country. You know, we all try to find out, hey, Timmy, where's this? You know, where can I find this? Oh, but you know, you go right around the corner and you know, is that dude right there? We ain't got to go through that no more. Yeah, I ain't got to, you know, second speed bump to the left kind of thing. I ain't into all of that. All I want to know is, if I want to find Nike tennis, man, I looked it up and I can show me every place in that tells Nike tennis and, you know, who's closest to me and how we can best shop and how we could work that out.
Well, after this break, I want to dive deeper into, because making a website is different from making an app. Like, that is way more work, way more effort. So stay tuned for more on Who That 242.
Who that?
Still at episode 7 with Tydal Pass. So before we went to break, I was asking y'all, I know about getting a website again. I know the hassle between getting a domain name and all these types of stuff. Talk to me about building an app. How stressful was it to get that app started out?
Well, I mean, luckily we didn't have to deal with actually building the app. Like we said, we went to CSP Tech Emporium. Yeah. So he has a wonderful team. What we had to do was basically, he allowed me to have constant interaction with his team. So whatever they did, they just uploaded it. And it took a while because we just had the entire process had to be step by step. So when it was a lot of things.
You can do it before you grow up.
Yeah. So it was a lot of things that I wanted to be changed. And even before we had another logo, so we had to incorporate the new logo. So
why the logo change?
I felt like Basil said before, the logo needed to be a bit stronger. It needed to really brand the company better. And like I said, I had initially wanted it to be simply a coupon app, but before I wasn't thinking as big as I wanted to. Yeah, you know, I didn't. So when the scales came off, I was like, yeah, because the first logo really showed coupon app.
How I know switching logos with myself and my company is, how hard it was to let go of logos. So how was that battle for you to switch between the logos?
It wasn't hard. I mean, after I really looked at it, I liked the first one, but I wasn't that much in love with it for me to say, oh, I can't let this go. So immediately when I saw the second one, it was really what I had in mind. So I was like, yes, like get rid of the old one, put it up. Like, yeah, like I was like, hurry up and put it on the app. Let's integrate it. Let's go. But yeah, the entire app process was just really a step-by-step process we deal with, because the app really has a front end and a back end.
Naturally.
Yeah, the back end is for businesses and administratives like ourselves to upload any ads on the app as well, and any coupons, anything like that. And the front end is for the users. So we had to go step by step with that, which was a long process, sometimes tedious, but it was also exciting to see each new part that came about. When I was trying to download any of the beta apps, I was like, oh my god, like hurry up. So like it was really an exciting process.
So be talk to us about the marketing process, because you're going through all this work to create the app. Now the purpose of the app is to join businesses. Talk to me about how you approach businesses and what's the response been like to get these businesses on board.
With our approach to businesses, first me and Tyra came up with the thought of just giving the smaller local businesses first platform.
Because I mean, there's those who need it the most.
Yeah, they needed the most. One, two. That's where a lot of the talent really lies. I mean, there's nothing wrong with our big boys. They will have their time as well. But we're giving those smaller businesses a platform to become a big boy in the future. Yeah. That's our job. And the thing is, even with developing the app, we took a lot of time out trying to fine-tune their standards. It wasn't just a me, Tyra, and CBS Tech Emporium initiative. This was very involved, whereas we went to those retailers, we got the information, we told them about the app. Once they were on board and they understood the vision of what it is that we wanted to do, which is give businesses a platform to really produce their products, they were down. The second part of it is, once they saw the app and saw what it can do, we gave them a test trial. Let us know what works for you from what doesn't work for you. We don't want to be those people that want to go in the market with this intention that this is what we do, but we don't really understand what the market can truly do or what it actually needs. So we really stuck it out and trying to find out, okay, take this out, this can't work. We can sell this, but we can't really do this. Numbers can go here, so forth and so on. So we really fine-tuned it with our first set of retailers to give them, a platform of, how it works for them. We also give them the back office, as Tyra said, where they could go inside and, okay, see how user-friendly it is, and it's very user-friendly. But at the end of the day, it still comes under approval to find out, the quality of the content that they're putting up, which still has to go under approval to make sure that it's Tydal Pass worthy.
Yeah, we don't want them to put just anything.
Yeah, you don't want, and not anything goes up there. Yeah, and not even that. You also want people to understand that, you want your customers to feel that when they come into this app, they're in a store, and they're in a high-class store, that they're shopping to see what it is that they want, and then knowing that they're going to get the best that the client has to offer to them.
Yeah, like I like to see it as food. Like when you see food, people...
Shout out to Halcyon for the food, the chicken and bike, nice thing for that.
Yeah, but when you see food, you basically see the plating of it, how nice it is. Usually, if something isn't plated nicely, somebody would not want to eat it. So it's the same way with, it's basically marketing. So that's how we really want our businesses that come on board, that's how we want them to be marketed. So once the ads and everything, the photography is nice, the quality is crisp, that's how we brand our company, and we want to brand other companies as well.
So if you can, talk to me about the businesses already involved with Tydal Pass, or who you can touch on.
Okay, currently who's involved right now is Jetlink Adventures, the fly through the sky in the water.
I gotta try that soon and link in the around me. I saw him come.
Yeah, it's awesome. We also have tasty teas. The teas there are amazing as well. We also have Comfort Smiles, which is a dental office, and Polish Me Pretty. She has a number of soaps and scrubs, and they really help with skincare and a lot of things like that as well.
As well as Island Lifestyle. Island Lifestyle is a company that actually deals with sunscreens. This is more of the premium sunscreens, not just your everyday over-the-counter sunscreens. You know, they are paraben-free, PABA-free. They're actually one of the few that are approved by the Skin Cancer Foundation. So that's what they deal with. Also, a wide variety of flip-flops from many different colors, styles, sizes, things that people want to do for the get up and on the go lifestyle. ICS Security as well, where they deal with the executive security, private protection, so forth and so on with that. We just have a lot more coming on the way. We just have a lot coming because you have a lot of names coming in, and people want to be a part. People want to be a part of this new trend. You know, they're already doing it in the United States and the UK. You know, and the Bahamas has always been the one that's the last to catch up.
Slow to get on.
You know, but once we're on, we're on. You know, and that's something that we want to get everybody into because
we really want to allow people to see technology is key.
Access is key.
So before I let you go there, just let people know, and I know it's on both Android and Apple, let people know where they can download the app.
Yes.
But where, sorry, the name, like the perfect spelling.
Yes, it's Tydal Pass. That's Tydal Pass, Pass. So Tydal Pass in Google. What is it? Google.
The Play Store.
Yes,
Google
the Play Store.
Android users.
Android, but Apple user. Apple.
That's good, folks.
Yes, an Apple Store. So an Apple App Store. So go ahead and download that, and we promise you'll love it.
So this has been a short episode of Who Dat 242, episode 7. Thank you for Tydal Pass. Thank you for Product Joint earlier, and stay tuned for just 3 more episodes of Who Dat 242.
Hi, my name is Tyra.
And my name's Basil.
And we're the co-founders of Tydal Pass. And you were watching
Who Dat 242 with TIMMAY.